like you said, this is my good diary political. This is something that you covered, right? So we know, you and I know that this thing is not just to exclusively for Muslims.
No.
They take it out and they include every other person.
That's
whether
right.
or not, even as they're screaming at the top of their lungs, but I am not Muslim, which means I'm allowed to do what I am doing because I am not part of your religion. But no. They still insist. You know, people, like you said, people have been killed. People have been maimed because of this so-called Sharia law, right? Even though they are not supposed to be covered by that law. So at this point in time, really, I think the point I'm trying to make is that I think there's a point where you have to say enough is enough. And I think we are there. Yeah, we're there. I think we're there. I believe we're there. You know, otherwise, if we say we're not there, then let us just leave everybody. Because like you said, they'll still pay off some useful idiots and they'll let it pass. Let's know whether Nigerians will then wake up. Do you understand? And say, you know what? This is no longer a country. I no longer want to be part of this region if we're going to be covered by this so-called Sharia law. And something the previous caller said, that what has the Muslim ticket done for us? No, it has only brought poverty and everything. Listen, even if the Muslim ticket brought wealth, abundant wealth, do you understand? Everybody is, in fact, we are living in excess.
A lot of people will become Muslims like in this way. You know what Peter Obi said about this? I'll tell you something. He said, if there is a place where Muslims are getting cheaper fuel, cheaper food, and safe, in Nigeria today, a lot of people will turn to Muslim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What he's trying to say there is that these guys don't have religion to start with, okay? Because they do not care whether you are a Muslim or a Christian or whatever, whether you are a northerner, a southerner. These criminals don't give a damn. It's only foolish people that get deceived by them when they say, oh, I'm a Muslim, it's going to favor me. I'm a Yoruba, it's going to favor me. No, you are just a foolish person. These guys are only your own intelligence, so to say.
You're an absolute tool, and because they recognize that you're an absolute tool, that is why they can come and tell you that you should vote along the I'm Yoruba, I'm Igbo, I'm this and that, so you have to vote for me, or I believe in a Muslim or whatever. It's because they know you're stupid. That's why they can come at you with some kind of low grade reason, and then you follow them and do all of that. But the point I'm trying to make is that at the end of the day, even if we're living in abundance, do you understand? I want to have my inalienable rights to be who I want to be. You can't make me. You shouldn't be able to make me. And no constitution under this, God's green earth should be able to dictate to me that I should become something that I do not want to be. So if you want a clear reason about as to why you don't have a country, this is one of it. This is one clear reason why you have to understand that Nigeria is not a real place, and truly needs to be dismantled. Just even for everybody's peace of mind, so that even Yoruba, like the other caller was saying, okay, maybe we need to split it along south, north and south. Do you understand? Because we have some kind of, we can agree, but we have a big problem. I don't know how to cross that divide. I'm not, I don't know how we're going to, jump over the hurdle that the politicians have created. That is that, division that they put in everybody's mind to say, you know what? Exactly. Okay, let us.
It used to be
a
covered vault line, but now it is wide open. We should
stop
deceiving
wide
ourselves.
Open, and we have to stop deceiving ourselves. But if there is a way that we can, scale that hurdle, then yes, we can start to push for the separation from the north and the south. And as the middle belt, if they're interested, but these are conversations.
Middle belters don't want to go
because middle belts do not want to go to the north. They have categorically said that they are not north, they are not Hausa, and in fact, they've said it from time immemorial. When people try to lump them together, that they're not north. We are middle belt. We are different, and we're separate from these people. So I think when we start to have that conversation, right? Because let's get it clear. You see, these politicians up there in that place, they are not about to have these conversations that we're asking them to have, which is that referendum, which is that, we need to agree whether or not we want to be a country. Then if we then decide that we want to be a country, we need to talk about that constitution, because that constitution is a weapon. It is a weapon that is fashioned against every Nigerian.
It is.
I can't believe that in 2024, we are still talking about, lumping everybody and covering them under Sharia law. My God, when will this stop?
It's unbelievable. And as long as we are part of this contraption, it will never stop.
It will never stop. They'll still be having this kind of stupid discussions. And look at the inarticulate politicians. We'll still be having this conversation. You know, and we have to say to ourselves, you know what? I'm tired of having this conversation, and I do not want my children to have this conversation, or the children after me to have this conversation. We need to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's stop it here. Let's have those conversations. We need to be pushing for these things. You know.
God bless you.
My bro.
God
bless you and what that you're doing. I don't know how you do it.
For being part of it as well. Okay, you stay safe. All right. Yeah, it's Austin. Is that you? Hello there.
Hello, Mayegu Baba. Mayegu Baba.
Yes, sir. Austin, you have our time.
Yeah, good evening, Mayegu.
Eh?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm fine. Are you?
Well, I'm very well. Always, you know, I'm here. Thank you.
Anyway, I couldn't stop most of the times. So when I tried to call, I couldn't get in. I was surprised. Even now, I tried a lot of times.
You know how it is now.
Yeah.
It's always like once I look at my screen and the caller is rounding up, whoever is on the screen is the next caller. It's always that way.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you see, people have advised me to have, but you know, there's this software, right? This app, right? That can allow me to have about 4 lines. So everybody will call me and I can put everybody on hold. And I'm like, what's the difference? If somebody doesn't finish talking, we don't connect the next one. So what's the point? So
it's almost the same.
I'm glad you are still here, dude. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was impressed with your submission. Always I've been impressed, but today also I'm so much impressed because you are one of the guys that I think most of us are looking up to. Because of what? Yeah, because the way you analyze and the way you put things together make us to understand that it is not exactly how we think about it. Because I want to start with Asari. You know, a lot of people will come with the narrative and say, yeah, you see, Asari is insulting the Yorubas. The Yorubas are betrayers. But people forgot the majority of the Yorubas, let's be honest to ourselves, did not vote for Tinubu.
We need to keep reminding our people. Because people are so important these days, right?
Yeah.
I don't take offense. You see, somebody like me don't take offense all the time. Because if I should be, you know, one thing, if I should be taking offense based on what I read on social media, right? A lot of you here do not see me as a rational thinker. And I am a rational thinker. So I'm not just a reactionary, I'm a rational thinker, whereby I can tell when people are being driven by emotion and they spews all kind of jargons based on this and that. Because I have a lot of people that needed to actually put their thoughts together in a way that they don't fall into the pits that APC, Egbekebe and gang always want all of us to fall into: hateful people and all that. So yeah, I'm glad I'm able to have a lot of us here that assistance along the way too, you know.
So that's exactly what people need to understand. Even though that a lot of people that did not support Tinubu at the beginning have come up now to say, okay, they are trying to play that tribal card. Some people have joined him, trying to see if they can maybe to get something out of it. But they have seen that it's not favoring anyone, and nobody's enjoying it. Nobody, each and every one of us, nobody. So that's number one. So at least to clear it for people to understand that Asari played his own game, and his game failed him.
Yes.
So he don't have any right to come and rationalize it and say that all the Yorubas, because not the Yorubas betray him. Tinubu betrayed him.
That's what happened.
He played his game. Exactly. Exactly. He played his game and it failed him. Now he's crying. So he has to cry and cry to Tinubu alone and his cohorts. He should stop generalizing all the Yorubas. That's number one. Number two, you see, I have said in my mind this night, if there is any way I've speak against Mars before at the beginning, I just apologize and withdraw it back. I'm saying it now, but I know I have never done that because he saw this at the beginning.
He did.
I could remember.
They said it's a man who wanted to cause war. But look at people dying today. Who
I could remember it. I remember vividly when he was shouting on top of his voice, 2014. He said, they are coming now, they are campaigning now. You are thinking that they are going to do something excellent. They are coming to overthrow justice and increase injustice and Islamize Nigeria. He was talking about his faith. Everybody was insulting him. Look at it now. Like you said, Tinubu need 2027. And the Fulanis know how to play their card. They brought it out now.
And now
they are going to dangle it in his. They are going to dangle. They are going to dangle it in his eyes now. Said, hey, you need 2027 if you really want it. Look at what we want.
And
are you going to do or not?
As long as he has power,
he will definitely.
It doesn't matter. They can have it.
He will definitely do it. He will definitely do it. He will definitely do it. And for the morals that is representing us, because there are people from Igbo land representing Igbos there. There are people from Middle Belt. There are people from South, Southwest. They are Christians, so they claim they are Christians. So Jews and Kalugu used to say that I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. All of them, none of them have come out to debunk and say no. They are just perambulating and saying nonsense. Just give them check of 20 million now. You will see all of them. They will not come that day.
How much?
The day of the finalization,
they gave Hopeless just $10 million. $10 million. That's how much they gave him. And he started bombing his own people in Olu, so many places.
Yeah. Exactly. So if you think that this bill is not going to work, definitely is going to work.
It will definitely work. Anybody who believes that it's not going to work is not paying attention.
It is going to work. But all I want, I am asking, please let them do it fast. Maybe that would be what will touch Nigerians, because people doesn't believe all this madness. People said, no, it's impossible. They cannot Islamize Nigeria. What are we to do? Do you know officially Nigeria is an Islamic country?
People used to say, this terrorism business in the north. They should not bring it to the south. They didn't bring it to the south. Today, Southerners are paying ransom to Fulani terrorists.
Yeah, and nobody's talking about it. So nothing is going to break Nigeria. Nothing will break Nigeria. Nothing. If Nigeria is not serious to break Nigeria. So anyway, I will leave it at this level to say, let them bring it up. Yeah,
you always
let them bring it up. Yeah, thank you so much.
And you still have time to watch my
Yeah, because I'm working. I work till morning. So if I'm working, I watch your movie. That's the reason why sometimes I can't go.
That's fair.
Thank you so much. I'm distracted a little bit. That's why I'm having to concentrate. Let me leave. Okay.
Yeah, and stay safe. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Austin on the line. We just dropped his own, cover for us this evening. So we have come to the end of the chat, or the end of the program, I would say. So thank you so much, everyone, including everyone still trying to get through. I understand it can be so busy sometimes that people want me to time the callers and all that, okay? I get it. But don't worry. You would have your own chance and your own shot anytime too. And I also will have my own rest. Should get some rest and get rejuvenated for the next time. So thank you so much to all of you, the callers, the likers, the commenters, the super chatters, and the coffee buyers too, because we have to add them to the block now, okay? Thank you. I will say before you leave, if you haven't really liked this broadcast, please do like it, share it, and maybe subscribe to my channel as well. You can look out for the replay of this chat tomorrow, as well as the premiere of Faith in Part. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and then good night.
làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Mayegun diary politico.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun diary, Nayibi number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀